Hey guys, doing another Catholicism Contradicting Itself. It's on the topic of the Latin Vulgate. So the Council of Trent, when speaking on the Vulgate, said that no one is to dare or presume to reject it under any pretext whatsoever. Later on, Pope Pius XII said that the Church is not against textual criticism per se, but it does affirm the Vulgate to be, quote, free from any error whatsoever in matters of faith and morals, and so it can be quoted safely without fear of error. However, when these two statements were written, the version of the Vulgate used by the Church had a blatant error in 1 Corinthians 15:51 on a matter of faith and morals. So the Douay Rheims, which is a translation of the Vulgate used at that time, says, "Behold, I tell you a mystery, we shall all indeed rise again, but we shall not all be changed." Whereas in reality, the Apostle Paul wrote, "Behold, I tell you a mystery, we shall not all fall asleep, but we will all be changed." So it's quite literally saying the exact opposite of what the Apostle Paul wrote with regard to this end times doctrine. And when the Clementine Vulgate was revised in 1979, the Nova Vulgata updated this to be in line with the vast majority of other Bibles. So that was admitting that they were wrong the whole time, that they had that error in there. And then similarly, there's this notable corruption in Genesis 3:15 in the Vulgate, where it said, "She shall crush the head of the serpent," instead of "they" or "he." And again, that's been fixed in the most recent version of the Vulgate, tacitly admitting that they were in error all that time on that as well. And this errant reading was famously referenced by many popes, including in the definition of the dogma of the Immaculate Conception. So it's quite an influential corruption that definitely affected faith and morals. Okay, that's all for this one. See you guys.